caught with that one. You're not going to get him with that one.
You ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat by. We're in the middle of a slobber knot. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of Libertate.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
Boy, JBL sure is a piece of work. He's got every advantage in the world. Money, talent, athletic ability, and it's still not enough for him.
That's what makes JBL so great, JR. He never sits back and rests on his laurels. He's always setting his sights higher.
And I have no problem with that. That's an admirable attitude. But JBL doesn't just try to improve himself. He spends a lot of time and effort trying to sabotage everyone else who might challenge him.
He's just protecting his spot, JR. You forget, JBL has a lot more religion than business, period.
Well, if that truly were the case, I don't think he'd be so concerned with everyone else trying to overshadow him. I think JBL's a great deal less confident in his ability than he lets on. They call him the So long, ref!
Sweet dreams!
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that.
Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup. The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity.
Taz is a true ECW legend, and you can never take someone with his experience and toughness lightly.
Well, you know, JR, half of winning a match is being able to outsmart your opponent. And I think that puts Taz behind the 8-ball from the get-go.
Boy, I'd like to hear you say that a little louder so that Taz could hear it, King. I don't think he'd take that very kindly.
Well, I'd be more than happy to settle things with Taz in the ring. But it'll have to be a WWE ring, not some rundown bingo hall. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it? He may get the 3 count here.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
And then, these are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out. Few superstars can claim half the accomplishments of this man, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
He's done it all, JR. He's wined and dined with kings and queens, and he slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans.
You got that right, King. Like Dusty says himself,
It would make me think twice about getting into the ring with him.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career.
Looks like the tag is made.
He reversed it. JBL might be my favorite superstar on the SmackDown roster. I could never get enough of this guy.
I could. As a matter of fact, I think I've had more than enough of John Bradshaw lately.
There's that jealousy again, JR. You're lucky you're on Raw. Because if you were on SmackDown, I'm sure JBL would have used all of that wealth and influence he has to get you fired by now. I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? In the likeness, King. And there's the cover.
That was like 2 7/8, JR.
That went nowhere. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? Now, this can't be good.
Are you kidding? Now anything goes. It doesn't get any better than that, JR.
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got it.
Oh, man! This is an excruciating but effective method of winning a match.
Yeah, and it's a surefire method of birth control, too.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans will be disappointed if it didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself. It's all the same to you, King. Oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs.
Man, look at the size of Umaga. What do you feed a guy to get him that big, JR?
I don't even want to guess, King, because it looks to me like Umaga's got a hungry eye on his opponent.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
I don't get why Taz is so proud of his ECW career, JR. How can you call yourself a legend when all you did was beat superstars who couldn't get a job working for a real company?
King, I think if Taz heard you say that, he wouldn't hesitate a second to pull that crown. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Watch out! He reversed it!
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on Raw.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from SmackDown?
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit losers, make sure you give me some warning so I can get the hell out of here before you do it. I don't want to be any part of what that's going to get.
I hope every superstar in the locker room is watching this, JR, because Dusty Rhodes has forgotten more about this business than most superstars will ever know.
You're absolutely right, King. He's one of the last veterans of a golden age of sports entertainment. And let me tell you, there won't ever be another superstar like Dusty Rhodes.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get, he's a 3 count away from a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way.
JBL's a financial wizard and a huge success in business. But what strikes me as the kind of man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing.
What are you talking about, JR? We could have a pinfall here, JR. 1, 2, 3. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
Oh boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
Man, I don't mind telling you, JR, this Umaga scares the heck out of me.
He's a savage.
Here comes the head of the table, the tribal chief.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at